Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Hold on now. Wait a minute, fellas. Wait a minute. I think it goes something like this. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Cause every time I turn around, there's something trying to keep me down. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Whoa, can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. When I look up, don't you know, burdens knocking at my door. So won't you come and take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Oh, come and take these burdens off of me. Off of me. Somebody come and take these burdens off of me. Off of me. Soon as I get up off the ground, my burdens knock me right back down. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Somebody take these burdens off of me, off of me. Somebody take these burdens off of me, off of me. Somebody take these burdens off of me, off of me. Well, off of me, off of me. Oh, off of me, off of me. Well, off of me, off of me. Get them off of me, off of me. Come and break the chain. Come and break the chain. Get it off of me. Get it off of me. I need somebody. I need somebody. I need somebody. I need somebody to get this burden. To get this burden. Can somebody take these burdens off of me?
All right, guys, I'm back. Okay, I am going to overload you guys with information. So I need you guys to stay tuned and watch. Okay. Right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to trigger your memory on a couple of things that happened previously. I would say 2-3 years ago in regarding to Tasha K is the one of the individual utilized to spread lies, to taint people, to change people perceptive of thoughts and about Mr. Kelly. Um, she was used as by the so-called thing that she called the machine, right? Um, she had an interview with Robert Kelly's brother Kerry, telling he told her that how he had lied on his brother, and she put it out on her Patreon or whatever account, and she never brought it to the YouTube because YouTube is where she tainted the man's name. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the interview. I'm just going to play the audio because the reason why I'm playing the audio because she'll try to make threats and all that kind of stuff. So I'm using it for Fair Use Act to educate and to bring news to you guys in regarding to what she has done in the past and why Mr. Kelly was able to get the public to turn against him. Remember, she was a big blogger, and she even said it in court on the Cardi B court case. She said that she started putting out in videos on Mr. Kelly back in 2017, and she kept on. All those who are having fits and upset about different people using Tasha K name to come up, because I heard some lady going after lead attorney. Y'all, I'm a defender of lead attorney. I don't care, like I told y'all before. There's this lady, and I'm not even going to mention her channel, but she's been going in on lead attorney and also on Dennis. And for some strange reason, she's saying that lead attorney has an obsession with Tasha K, that he did like 12 videos on Tasha K. But look how many videos Tasha K has done on Mr. Kelly, Cardi B, and Wendy Williams. She built her channel tearing those individuals down. She built her channel on spreading, spewing negativity and gossip on those individuals, right? So this young lady, for some strange reason, I guess she's trying to build her channel, so she's coming after the lead attorney, and she's also coming, defending Tasha K. Y'all, I want to show y'all something. Tasha K gave her $500 in her super chat. I want to show y'all something. Hold on. And I believe that she's being utilized to fight. Like she got all these people out there fighting for her, doing her dirty work. Look at the cash app she gave, super chat she gave. You see that? Boom! I watch $4.99.99 super chat. Y'all see that? We're not dumb over here. We are the PI investigation gadget. We're investigation gadget over here. You see this? Hold on. Bring it back up. Tasha K gave her $500. Because she got people out there she's paying to come after folks. Come after lead attorney. Come after Dennis. Because, and I'm a nobody, compared to everybody else. So she ain't trying to come after Sylvia. But she got people she's paying out there to help her out. And it ain't me just making up something, y'all. Who gives this kind of money unless they want somebody to do something? $500? Her content is that good that she give her $500? Inquire Minds wants to know. $500? $500. $500 for this kind of content. That's her. $500. The title of that one, this is when the person was going after Dennis. They're supposed to be exposing Dennis. And what did Dennis do? Dennis is the one that found Tasha K for her to be served the paper to get sued by Cardi B. Tom, yeah, Tom. See? But guys, just keep an eye out. Thank you for those who send me those kind of stuff. Keep an eye out. Watch what's going on. People do some strange things for money. Some strange things for money. Oh, thank you. I am somebody. You know what? I got to change my vocabulary. I'm telling y'all about affirmation, and I got the nerve to talk crap about myself. No. You're right. You're absolutely right, Shakana. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I need to watch my. Shame on you, Sylvia. Thank you for reminding me. I am somebody. I am somebody. I am somebody. Thank you. Thank you for, because it takes time for us to change from those thinking. That's why I have to do my affirmation every day. But anyway, just keep watch. Keep watch. They're doing their tactic. They're digging up. And I mean, come on, you're gonna dig up an old video of have everybody, because I told you guys, I'm jumping all over the place, but I just want to say something. The trash people, today's Thursday? No, today's Wednesday. Sorry, I thought the trash people was coming today. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, it's not my trash people. Sorry. Okay. I thought it was the trash people. Tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow's trash day. So what was I getting ready to say? What was I getting ready to say? Trash people made me forget what I was about to say about. I forgot what I was about to say. Okay, just watch what these people are doing. Watch what they're doing. Um, she's angry. She's trying. She does not want us to get these transcripts. I'm gonna tell you that right now. She does not want us to get the transcript because the transcript is gonna tell it all. It's gonna tell it all. Okay, it's gonna tell it all. But I'm gonna be diligent and just pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. We're gonna get those transcripts. We're gonna just even if we just get her testimony part, we're gonna get those transcripts. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get okay. Let's go to my topic of what we're here for. We're here for me to jog your memory of what happened in the past. Tasha K originally started out in 2017 trying to rev up the support behind her in bashing Mr. Kelly. Okay. She teamed up with the Savages. She teamed up with the Clarys. She was pushing information out on her channel to get a public opinion. All right. Yeah, that's true. So, trying to get her to public opinion. Now, back in 3 years ago, she did an interview with Carrie Kelly. And Gary Kelly lied on his brother, stating that his brother had impregnated his niece or something like that. And Carrie came back to her and told her that a lot of stuff he said was lies because he was angry with his brother. Now, the original lies, she got over, let me tell you how many views she got. She got 1,732,090 views on that. And that was done on September 11, 2018. She did that view for against Robert, right? I'm going to go ahead and play some of it for you guys. And I'm going to stop it in between because I don't want her, that stuff. And then I'm going to play the most recent interview where Carrie tells her he lied. Did she put that out on YouTube? No, she didn't. Because she's part of the agenda to keep Mr. Kelly and to originally have him arrested. Okay. The dirtiness, the trick she's playing, that it's sad. It's very, very sad that that she is continuing to go down that terrible rabbit hole of evilness, evil. I think so, but I'm going to play it right now, y'all. And I'm going to stop it in between because I'm not playing the video at all. And if y'all want to see the video, it is, I'll tell you what it's called. It's called, this one here is called Exclusive R. Kelly Impregnate 14-year-old Cousin. Tape made with 13-year-old white girl. This is what it's called. And it was dated September 11, 2018. Okay. This is the lie that she was spreading. Okay. So I'm going to play the audio right now. All right, here we go. Let me know if you can hear. I'm going to take myself off so I can see if you guys can hear. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. And I'm going to start not from the beginning, like from some parts when she's on the phone with him. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Are you okay? You sure?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
okay.
Good. I just had some questions.
If you want to call me on my other phone and I could just stop the recording and you want to ask me questions there, then we can jump back on the pre-recorded line. That's up to you. Do you want to do that?
I mean, I actually would like to ask you questions on the recorded line.
Oh, you will? Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. Please.
Okay. Well, first of all, I got a chance to see, your video of what you said about me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not, my biggest thing is this. Opinions is like, they like buttholes. Everybody got them. I'm not tripping on that. My thing is, how could you say what you said without doing your research?
Hold on, y'all. I got somebody here who wants my attention. Why you have someone who hates R. Kelly on your show? That double standard. You can't love two masters for you. Okay. Okay, let me go ahead and finish playing because this is a way to distract and not have me to play what I have to play. So you got my 5-second attention. So have a good day. All right, let me go ahead and play it.
How could you say these things? You spoke on some things as far as like my image or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But not knowing how I got to that image. I got to that image by protecting my daughter.
Okay.
6 guys. I got jumped on, hit in the mouth with a bat, and I almost lost my life behind it. So at the end of the day, my thing is I'm like, for real? I'm like, that right there, and you're not knowing to be able to judge somebody on how they look. Everybody got a story, baby girl. Everybody do. Now, the bottom line is at the end of the day, it depends on who hear the story, who want the story, or who don't, So everybody has a story,
Okay, so you're upset. You're upset about my last commentary that I gave
I'm not upset at all.
Okay.
I just wanted to bring it to your attention
Okay.
because I'm saying like it's like in a lane with everybody else. A lot of people would judge me, and they don't even know me. They don't even know me. Get to know me, instead of judging me. There's 2 sides to every story.
Okay, this is the live that was done by Tasha K with an interview with Carrie Kelly. Carrie Kelly is Robert Sylvester Kelly's brother. And in this interview, Carrie made some accusations, some bold-faced lies on Mr. Kelly. But he turned around and she did another interview with him recently, and he told her he lied about those things that he has said. But if you notice, she has not put any of the truth out. She is still carrying this the propaganda and innuendos of Mr. Kelly because Mr. Kelly is going through this trial. So she is keeping up the negativity and the lies up. So she was utilized to set Mr. Kelly up, and it's the facts. There's quite a few amount of people that was utilized to bring about the fall of Mr. Kelly. Okay, all of these things. You ask me, do I believe anything that has been said? I went to court. I was in the courtroom. I heard the lies. Even yesterday, I played the lies to you. I played the lies where the parents told lies, act that they were the daughter and told Mr. Kelly they were 18 years old. I mean, how much of entrapment can you do for a person? I mean, how much? And it's not just entrapment because he wanted them to be the age. No, for a fact, those ladies said they were 18. Now, if he wanted someone to be underage, wouldn't it be better for her to say I'm 16, I'm 17, instead of lying and say, oh, I'm 18? Why lie if you're saying he likes underage? If he likes underage, say, hey, be proud to say, oh, I'm 15, I'm 16, I'm 17 years old. Why do you have to say I'm 19, I'm 18? Deronda said she was 19, and Azriel said she was 18. So why do you have to lie if he prefers someone underage? Make it make sense, people. Use your common sense. Don't walk around here and have no sense. Let's not do that. This woman is known in court as a liar. I witnessed her lying on the stand. She built her channel on lies. Okay? And each woman, as I mentioned before, Dottie brought this to my attention. Each woman went and got boobs. Okay, if he wants somebody to be underage girls do not have boob. Most of them are flat chest or have a little nub. You get what I'm saying? Why go get breasts? Breasts are for adults. Breasts are for adult. Having extra behind is for adult. If your preference is underage, you want them as young as possible. Young meaning no boobs. Guys, you gotta use your sense. Stop using your experience of whatever situation that happened in your life as a reason to hate on this man and putting that kind of stuff on him. And I'm talking in between this because I'm not trying to, because she'll come after me, but I'm playing it. Hold on.
True.
That's all I'm saying. If I was angry, I wouldn't even be doing this. I'm not angry at all. It's kind of funny to
Okay.
you kind of comical. You kind of sound like Tweety Bird when you talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm a comical genius. I was busting up laughing at her. I said, she's crazy. She must be going off that wine. Right now, I'm going off here early in the morning as I'm talking to you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all good.
Well, I don't have any wine for this pre-recorded podcast because I want to make sure that I hear everything that you say. So I'm not trying to have anything disrupt the way that I communicate with you during this interview. So if I may speak on why I said what I said. Okay. Now, just in case, because all of this is going to be added in. So I want to let people know who we're talking to. Okay. I'm talking to Carrie Kelly. This is R. Kelly's brother. And he has agreed, as people reached out to me asking for an interview, and he has agreed to go on record and tell me everything. Now, of course, I had some pretty harsh things to say about you. I mocked your teeth. I mocked your looks. I mocked your career. I mocked a lot of things because I was angry at how you went about exposing R. Kelly. And because I've worked so close with each of the families and even some of the victims.
You heard her say she worked close with the family, like the lying Clary family. I'm talking about on the witness stands. They lied. She lied. Okay. And this is not bashing. Like I told you, I don't bash. I'm going by what facts happened at the courtroom. Okay.
I said, how could someone who claims to want to out somebody like your brother who has harmed so many lives, why would you not give us any information when you had the chance, when you responded to his I admit video? So I clowned you. That's what I do on my show. I clown.
Okay.
I drink wine and I clown. Okay.
And I get that. So would it be safe to say that, you being the real person that you are, I respect you, and you're right. I watched you. I watched you, but it was other information that I received, and I know my brother. I know my brother better than anybody know him. At the end of the day, I watched your show. I am a fan of yours. You are right. You say he must have watched me, and I do. I'm like, boy, it's crazy. I'm like, let's keep it 100. At the end of the day, the bottom line is, first of all, I knew that it's a lot of things that's going on, that I didn't choose to speak on at the time because I felt like, I was being my brother's keeper because of my mama. See, people is not understanding, like, a lot of things that I'm not trying to hide anything or really even protect them. My thing is what's done in the dark is going to come to the light. That's where I was. I was minding my own business. I wasn't bothering him. No matter what he done to me, I still turned the other cheek. That's still my brother. See, one thing about me is I really truly love my mama. And by him being her son, that's a part of it. So I just say, you know what? I'm not gonna be in the business of it. I'm not gonna the world gonna eventually see. They'll eventually see what's going on without me actually really coming forth. I said things out of anger as well. Different things that, when I was brought up in the tape and things like that, I said things, but it was out of anger, but it was the truth, because I felt like he wasn't my brother's keeper, he wasn't keeping me, so
did your mom ask you not to say anything about your brother R. Kelly?
No, she never asked me. She never had a chance to ask me not to say nothing. One thing about my mama that people don't know is this. She spoke her mind. She spoke her mind. Even when he was wrong, she told him, "You wrong. I don't care about your money, about anything that he was doing that was not pleasing to her eye, because how she raised us."
So she knew everything that R. Kelly was doing up until.
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
No, what I'm saying is as far as like pertaining to family.
Okay.
Family. Okay, we was raised that we got one cookie, we better split it 4 ways.
Okay.
Okay. As far as family, this is this behavior and these type of things came once she was really gone. You understand what I'm saying? So that the things that she checked him on was morals, values, things that she instilled in us. That's the things that she checked him on and told him, "Hey, I don't care about your money. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Even if it hurts." So at the end of the day, the bottom line is if she was here today, she would be speaking. She would be speaking. I know my mama, so and that's another reason too why enough is enough. I feel like so many things have happened and transpired. I really thought that, in the beginning that, when tragedies happen and different things transpire, that, you feel like, you're going to give people a chance. Everybody deserves a chance. By it being my brother, when that happened, I say, well, when mama passed, maybe he will straighten up and fly right. That didn't happen. When Aaliyah passed, I said, well, maybe he would straighten up and fly right because of these real life incidents that separate you from being a star. Now it's reality. Now you have to.
Let's talk about Aaliyah, because I have a lot of questions lined up for you. So we're going to be on the phone for a while. Let's talk about Aaliyah. Aaliyah, God rest her soul. Now, you being his brother, you and R. Kelly were close because you were working with R. Kelly at the time before you guys, I guess, had some sort of dispute. His lawyers trying to frame you to take the rap in that sex tape. And there's been a lot of animosity going on between you two. And that's why you're doing this interview now. Let's talk about Aaliyah.
Well, I have to cut you off there, Tasha.
Okay.
I have to, I really do, and I don't mean to be disrespectful.
No, go ahead.
It's not really no animosity that's going on. What's happening is Cain and Abel. That's people is not seeing this. What's happening now is real. It's real life, and it's everything that's actually going on right now behind the scenes. A lot of things has been behind the scenes. And getting back to the conversation that I was saying was, you asked me a question, and this is very important for people to know. Why now?
Yeah, why now? Okay, let's start there then. Let's start there. Why are you deciding now to talk after all of these years? And you've known about this. Why are you deciding to say something now?
And what I was saying was earlier was, you give people, chances to change. Before you actually, put their business out there, or before you actually say, enough is enough. Actually, when things actually happen in people's lives to the point where you feel like it's a wake-up call and God is nudging at them, and now they get a chance to make they right. Wrong, they right.
So
I mean, right there wrong. I'm sorry, right there wrong. But after different incidents took place, as far as my mom passing, that didn't change him. He became worse. After Aaliyah passed, that didn't change him. He became worse. After he beat the child pornography case, and I was even through up under the bus, I still called him and said, "Hey man, you know what? I'm glad that you pulled through this. As my brother, man. I just want you to take care of yourself and do right." He said, "I didn't." He said, "God." I said, "God is the one that actually pulled you through this, man." He said, "God didn't do this. I did."
Oh.
So the arrogance of it. It's like so many things is happening where I'm seeing over the years that he's not changing, and I'm still being thrown up under the bus, but I'm still being the brother.
But how many kids? How many kids has he touched, violated?
Well, I can't answer that question.
No. What I'm asking, I'm not asking you to ask how many. I'm just saying how many have to go through what they've gone through with him in order for someone as close to you that knows so much to say something, to say that this is enough.
Well, to be honest with you, Tasha, I really, I was on the outside looking in, even though I was with him, because it was a lot of allegations and stuff of things that I hadn't thought, I haven't seen, and I'm just seeing people say this and hearing people say that, and so I was like everybody else. I was in.
You heard him say he had not seen it. He is going by what everybody else said. You see how she's trying to lead it? You see that, right? He's talking about him being angry with Robert about the way Robert treating him in the financial stuff and things like that. And so she's trying to make it into something that is not what he said. You heard him say he's going by what was said about. He had not witnessed it. That's what he just said. He had not witnessed it. Okay? Just keep listening. Hold on.
I was lost and didn't really know what was going on until I actually stuck around. And when I stayed around and I started seeing different things as far as, he would say, "Hey, Shorty number for me." And I look at him and I say, "Man, Shorty looks like she's 14. She looks like my daughter." And I'm very protective when it comes to my kids.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the type of things that I start actually noticing. Like, that's off. It's not right. And we actually argued. We fought. Me and my brother fought on tour. No one talks about this. I hit him in his mouth and knocked his teeth out. The only difference is he got money to replace it.
So you guys have fought over him having sex with underage girls?
No, we didn't fight over him having sex with underage girls.
You see that, y'all? You see that? Woo! Did you see that? Did you hear what she just said? You and him fought about having sex with underage girls, and he says, "No, we did not fight for that." See, she's trying to push the narrative, and she did that. Okay, but y'all could finish listening to that on your own. But what I'm going to do is play her recent interview with him, which was in November of last year, October of last year. I'm switching gears. If y'all want to continue listening to that old one, I'll go ahead and let y'all listen to that one over there, because that one was on YouTube, and I don't want her to come after me. So I just told you guys where to find it. The title of that one is, hold on, let me go back. The title of that live is Exclusive. R. Kelly impregnate 14-year-old cousin, made tape with 13-year-old white girl. That's the name of the title. This September 11, 2018. Okay. That one has 1,732,000 views on that. Okay. So now let's get ready. Yeah, she was definitely, Sonia, she was definitely trying to lead him. He said he did not see that. And so he said, you fought. It's crazy. All right. But let me go ahead. let me go ahead and bring you what recently happened. This is the one that she has not put on or came back and apologized or anything like that. She's been keeping this one hidden. Okay? All right. Because she's out there to draw her own narrative. And we know she is a liar. And this is based on the actual, and I'm waiting for the transcript. Okay, here we go. This was recorded on November 13th, 2021. Okay, here we go.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, Tasha. How you doing?
I could be better, but you know what? I'm not here for me. I'm here for you. And I'm surprising with everything that has transpired. It's kind of I'm in awe to hear you say that you're actually doing good. Now, of course, we know that the verdict has came in concerning your brother, R. Kelly, Robert Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
And we spoke last time in Atlanta.
Right.
We're on your turf today. We're in your city. Okay. I decided to come to you because I just couldn't imagine being you right now, because you're really the last one standing. Your father, no. Your mother, no. Your grandmother, Bruce Kelly, he's incarcerated. And now Robert Kelly, your brother, is incarcerated as well. And so you are pretty much, like I said, the last one standing. And I felt that the Kelly family never really had a voice in all of this. And I know we could probably sit here for hours with family members, but I thought you were the most important because you spoke on, you had a chance to comment on this, on your brother's situation before everything came down, before the indictment came down, before the documentary that Lifetime did came out.
Right.
Of course, you and I had a bit of a struggle introduction.
Yeah.
But we have came to put our differences aside and really shed light on some real things. And no one understood or could convey, I guess, a true picture of who your brother was, except for you and, of course, him. But I don't think he's even allowed the public to see him for him. All we know is R. Kelly.
Right.
Right. And I think that's why the Gayle interview was so shocking, to see him cry, because we're used to seeing him here, but that interview, it kind of brought him, it was in between.
It humanized him.
It humanized him, but in a not in a positive way per se, because you're a Grammy Award winner. You've been around the world. You've done amazing things. He's worked with everybody, and to see him on Gayle's show crying, and along with his girlfriends, it just kind of it was like, I think the public should have started to get to know R. Kelly a long time ago versus. There's PR R. Kelly, public relations, what they create, this persona, and then there's Robert Kelly.
Right.
And so, and I think the reason your interview was so powerful is because you shed light on a lot of things that he would never get into. And even though it's rightfully his story to tell, but I think it put a lot of things into perspective when you talked about your estranged sister, who is still estranged, Teresa Kelly.
Yes.
And you spoke about your mother, and you spoke about a lot of the things that your brother that you saw go through as a child, and how that trickled into his adulthood. And to you, he was still the same person, that vulnerable little kid. Despite all the success that he's had, he was still that vulnerable, scared little boy. And it was only doing what he was taught to do by your older sister, Teresa.
Correct.
Who we still have not heard from.
Right. And probably won't hear from him.
But we're hearing from you. And I scratched my head when the verdict came down and he was guilty on all charges, your brother, Robert Kelly, who goes by the name R. Kelly. And he's facing up to 140 years in prison, which means he's not going to get out, and not including all the other states that he has to face charges in. But I mean, the feds got their day, and now the states have to get their day as well. So I'm going to rephrase. I'm going to ask you this question again. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, but I'm not doing good in that state as far as like me being able to sustain mentally, stay above the water when it comes to just not really losing my mind, because regardless to what people think or things that I have said or may have said in the past, and a lot of people question different things like why now. Well, the now is, well, first of all, yesterday was my mom's birthday, my mama Joanne, Kelly, our mama. She would have turned 74 years old. And my mama been kind of dealing with me spiritually, because out of all her kids, I'm the only one that really been going to her gravesite, really visiting her, with extra time on my hands and different things like that. And my grandmother's buried there. So I can't help but go back to how we was raised and who raised us, who made us the men that we are. Different things, morals and values that she instilled in us and taught us when she was living. I can't help but go back to that, no matter what y'all going through, no matter if y'all arguing or whatever, y'all brothers, y'all supposed to love each other. Teeth and tongue gonna fall out, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta get it right. You gotta get it together. So those were her wishes. So people probably don't understand, like, why now?
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to tell you guys that there was a hearing this morning on Mr. Kelly's case, and prospective me, she's on it, and the motion for Steve to withdraw was denied. You guys heard that? The motion for Steve to withdraw from the case was denied. Okay, I'm going to read it to you guys. Hold on a second. They did put it in the thing. They entered it on yesterday evening. The minute for Harry Ledenweb motion to withdraw as attorney Attorney Robert Sylvester Kelly by Greenberg, Leonard, and Goham will be heard. It was heard at 9:30 this morning. It says members of the public could have dialed in and listened to the conference, which I did not do it. I was on here doing my own little thing. I was on here doing my own thing. My apologies. My apologies. I am so sorry, guys. I let me go pull up the court information. Hold on a second. Hold on. The posting. My apology. See, y'all keep me busy doing other things. I can't even keep up. I can't keep up. Oh, I'd be so busy. All right, let me go ahead and pull it up for you guys. I should have been on that call this morning, but it slipped my mind when I saw the okay, hold on a second. I am going to pull it up. Perspective, you're supposed to remind me. I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. Hold on, I'm should have. I tell you, hold on, let me put my thing up so y'all can see my face. Um, I am, and you know what? One of the reason why he doesn't have a lawyer to be on the case right now, so there you can't leave the man just empty like that. He didn't have like a mechanic or somebody to step in while Steve leave out, and then they have a hearing. They didn't have that, so he has to keep him. He has to keep him, you know. So you guys have to really. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna put the case number on here so I can pull up the docket information. Hold on. Hold on. See, I could see. That's my fault. I should have just gave y'all the information yesterday. I should have just went on there and listened to the call yourself instead of getting secondhand information from other people. And I had all intention of listening to the call, but you know, it's why couldn't we get this information earlier? Why couldn't we get this information earlier? Because then we could have listened to it ourselves. Hey, make it make sense. How are you, darling? I watched you the other night. I was in your bushes watching you. I was watching you in the bushes. I thought I did not say hello. I think I did. I don't know. But hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta go to Twitter where they put little tweets on there because I gotta listen to their commentary. Okay, not now. He had the hearing today at 9:30 in I did not listen to the hearing. My apologies. See? Hold on a second. Let me contact the court people, see if they can because they haven't updated Pacer yet. They haven't updated Pacer to see the hold on. Hold on, let me see. No. Hold on, I'm trying to get this stuff. Hold on. Trying to see if they posted anything in the I wanted to read it before they haven't posted it in the Pacer, because they just had the meeting. That's why it hasn't been updated in Pacer. And normally I'd be on the call, and I didn't. Well, it's not on here yet. It's not on here. It's not on here. I apologize. It's not ready. Oh, it's not ready. But I'll be waiting for it to update. It hasn't updated yet. You know what I'll do? Let me email them. Hold on a second. Let me email them and then ask them when they were gonna be updating it in the Pacers. Okay. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me email them. Hold on a second. Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to text them. Hold on. Just bear with me a second, okay? I just gotta compose my little email to them so I can get the. All right. Sorry, I just had to email the court and find out exactly what was the decision based on what the court said, because PACE is not updated, and I'm assuming that's the information that where'd you get your information from, Perspective Me? Where'd you get your information from? Because I was trying to go on Twitter and see if I see it there, because and I know it's probably somebody who's actually in the courtroom, because I'm not pulling it up on Pacer. Pacer is not updated yet. So where'd you get the information from? So I just sent my email to the courtroom, to the courts, and see what they say. And I'll let you guys know if they tell me the information or when it will be updated. Okay. So I apologize. I know I'm supposed to be on it, but I slacked, y'all. I messed it up. I messed it up. Please forgive me. But I have my people still in the updating information. But you know me, I like to get stuff straight from the courts, so I don't tell no lies. So I trust Perspective Me judgment on this one. I trust her judgment, but I just like to have it. Yeah, just hold on your horses, y'all. Hold on. Now I'll get the information from the courts. Hold on, okay? Hold on. Get that, mods, get that thing. Hold on. Hold on. Probably still in court because it's court time. She's probably not gonna contact me until afterwards. Hold on. Okay. False information. I got the information straight from the court. Perspective, you were wrong. All right, here's my answer back. Listen to what I got, the real information from the court. The judge granted the motion for the current attorneys to withdraw from the case. We are working on a date next week for a telephonic hearing. Please check paces in the next day or so. We're waiting on schedule and date for everyone. Bam! See? Y'all stop giving false information now. Then y'all got me giving a false information now. The judge did grant it. You see how they... Perspective, I thought I could trust you. Perspective, where are you? Where's she at, y'all? She tried to give false information out. She tried to give false information out. Perspective, I'm going to get her, y'all. I'm firing her. Perspective, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? You see, y'all? You see how they try to get me to make me give false information out? You see that? Did you hear what she just? I mean, I can't tell you my sources. I can't tell you. Okay? I go, y'all. Did I tell y'all? Look. I'm the type of person, I don't want to be called a liar, so I'm going to get the information from the people themselves, okay? Did you hear what I just said, y'all? I get the information from the people themselves, okay? Where's she at, y'all? Where's Perspective? I'm going to beat the crap out of her. Where's she at? Where's she at? She hiding, isn't she? Perspective, let me get her. Where's she? Come here. Come and get a whooping because you try to get us to get false information. Now get in this room right now. Cause I'm gonna get you a whooping. I'm gonna give you a whooping. I'm giving you a whooping today. I'm giving you a whooping. Where's she at? See? Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? Wait, let me read what she said. Maybe I read it wrong. Let me see what Perspective said originally. She said, what did she say? What did she say, y'all? Hold on. What did she say? Says judge denied Greenberg withdrawal. Oh, I'm gonna beat her tail. She tried to give me false information. She go. Well, according to the court paper, courts says, you know me, I always say my little greetings. Okay, I can't. It says, because of course I always do a greeting, say, and it says Happy New Year, because I did say Happy New Year, right? This is what I said. Good afternoon, blank. Happy New Year. Hope all is well. I was reviewing Paces. I see I missed the hearing today. This is what I said. I would like to know if Judge Ledden-Weber made a decision on withdrawal of the attorney on Mr. Kelly's case. I don't see the update on the hearing on Paces. Do you know when Paces will be updated to reflect this? Right? And then I get a reply by, good morning, Happy New Year. I'm doing great, and I pray you and your family are doing well. The judge granted the motion for the current attorneys to withdraw from the case. Where that daggone prospective me? Where's she at? Y'all, where's she at trying to get us to give false information? Lord, forgive us. What? Let me call her butt. Hold on. I'm going to call her butt. She hiding now. Hold on. I'm going to call Perspective me right now. We're going to put her on blast. Hold on. We're going to do a beating in public. Hold on. We got to find her. Where her number at? Where her number at? You see me talking bad English? Where her number at? Hold on. Did she move her number from my phone? Hold on. Let's see where she at. Where's she at? Oh, I know she was sending me messages this morning. Hold on. There she is. Hold on. We got her. Hold on. We're going to put her on blast right now. Hold on. There she is. Hold on. Oh, there she is. Hold on. She right there. You know I was going to call. Hold on. You know you're on live, right? You're in trouble.
Not bad.
You in trouble.
Man,
You gonna get a beating. Get the switch. Go outside and get the switch right now.
Justice for RK gave it to me if they bought.
Go outside and get a switch right now. Go outside
and work.
Go outside and get a switch, because I'm going to tear your butt up for giving us false information over here. We're spreading the lies.
I apologize, everyone. I was just relaying what was just told to me.
You got the folks all upset up in the chat because I'm relaying false information.
I should have just texted you so you could check. No, I'm not putting nothing else in the chat. Man, you know I'm sneaking. I'm at work.
Okay. Bye. Get off the phone. Go back to work. Bye.
Bye.
Y'all. Oh God. Well, y'all, that information was wrong. Please let them know that information is the judge granted the motion for current attorneys to withdraw from the case. That is the answer. The judge granted motion for the current attorneys to withdraw from the case. We are working on a date next week for a telephonic hearing. Please check paces in the next day or so. We're waiting to schedule dates for everyone. Okay? She said the judge granted. Does that mean approved, right? The judge granted. See, guys, these people, stop putting out false information. Verify your information before y'all start spreading it like I just did. You guys are silly. Oh my God. Thank God she was wrong. Oh, guys, next level. You are so funny. You guys. Look at that. Kimberly said, just prospective child, you have me put in the air. Oh, you had us all just like. Woo! Y'all some terrible. All right, so y'all heard it here. Oh, I'm about to laugh. Okay, y'all. Woo, Lord, let my heart go down. You know, I'm trying to make all kind of excuses for why the judge would not release it. Oh, Jesus, Lord. This is like a up and down. Oh my God. Oh God, perspective me. Oh God. Perspective me. Oh my God. What is wrong with us? Oh Lord Jesus. Okay. All right. So the judge did grant the removal of the withdrawal of the attorneys on Robert Sylvester Kelly's case in Chicago. He did remove it. And PACES has not been updated. It should be updated in a couple of days. That's what I'm being told. PACES will be updated in a couple of days, but the judge did grant it. They had a hearing this morning, which I missed it, but I did reach out to the court and I got the information that the attorneys were approved to withdraw. Okay. Oh my God. I'm laughing because I see myself trying to give explanation of why certain things were done. So Oh, Tori, what, who lied? Oh, I'm going back. Okay, hold on. Tori asked, what did Tori ask? I just saw Tori question. Tori, where's your question? Tori asked me, what did she lie? You talking about Tasha K? What didn't she lie about? She lied about everything. Okay, no, I was playing the old interview she had with Carrie, and then I was playing the current interview where Carrie told that he basically lied about some of the stuff he was saying about his brother, right? And then while I was doing that, Miss Perspective Me popped in with brand new. she popped in giving me breaking news because yesterday they had set the time for the hearing in regarding to the withdrawal of the attorney. So, and I did not listen to it because I forgot the time. It was at 9:30 this morning, and I just didn't pay attention, right? So, I went after she put down that the judge did not approve Steve Greenberg to be removed. I was like trying to give excuses to why, why they wouldn't remove it. I was saying that because he doesn't have any attorneys right now, and I understand why they wouldn't remove it. So, well, so I was like, you know what? Let me go check what's going on. So I went to Twitter to try to find out if it was true. I didn't see anybody posting anything on Twitter, so I went and I contacted the courts myself, send an email to the court. And I got the answer back that Steve and the other attorneys was granted the withdrawal by Judge Ledenwerber. So Perspective had us all in our pennies in a wad. So then I had to call her up and get her to get her switch from the outside because she had me on this thing having people all uproar and upset, and so that's why. So did you get it now, Tori? Got it? That's why we're laughing now, because we're laughing at ourselves. I'm laughing at me. I'm laughing at Perspective. I'm laughing at everybody else that was having like a little, because we got caught off guard. That's all. But we got the answer. But she said, "Put me on blast." I'm telling y'all do something. This is not the channel to do something wrong, because Sylvia will put you on blast. Sylvia will put you on blast because I don't want to be told that I'm a liar. So I got to clear my name, okay? I'm putting out false information from people. I'm going to tell where I got it from, Perspective Me. Perspective Me. If you don't get nothing in here, y'all hear the new song? Yeah, I heard it this morning. I heard some guy put it on his page. I saw it this morning. But I'm not putting it out because I don't know if it's copywritten, and I don't want to somebody is snitch. Yeah, I'm telling the truth of what's happening. I'm not putting nope. Mm-mm. Nope. As I drink my water. All right, guys. I am go ahead and go back to what I was doing. All right, so just stay tuned because I will be bringing you the update from Chicago, the Illinois case, the federal Illinois case. So keep yourself locked in on this channel because I will bring you updated information. Hopefully somebody don't try to give me stuff that ain't true. Hint, hint. Perspective Me. I'm gonna go retract my statement. It wasn't me. Kimberly, did you see that? She said it wasn't me. She said it was her baby that did it. The little baby did it. It wasn't. The baby has her phone. Okay, let's go finish playing this lady stuff. Let's go finish playing this lady stuff. It was the baby, okay. Okay, here we go. Let's finish. Okay, here we go.
Oh, am I trying to be there for my brother? I can be a man and stand up and be accountable to say that I was immature. You know, I was dealing with some things, and I was angry at my brother for many different reasons. You know, that siblings and and family always be into it with each other. The only
When did the anger start?
Well, pretty much the anger started when we was on tour. You know, I mean, as kids growing up, we didn't get along, excuse me, like that, to the point where everything was perfect. I mean, we was just like the average kids. He might take my candy because he's my big brother, and I might take his candy when I catch him slipping. Just different things that we did, that normal kids did to each other. Basketball. I might play basketball a little bit rough with him. He might play basketball a little bit rough with me, and so did Bruce. Normal kid stuff. But when Robert became R. Kelly, people got to understand we still looked at him as Robert, even though we was proud of his success and everything that he has accomplished. You know what I'm saying? This was all new to our family. So I actually went on tour with him, and I toured with him for 6 years. I was in all type of videos. I went overseas, world tour, 50 city tour, Rotterdam, England, Germany, New Amsterdam, all overseas. And, he asked me to do that with him. You know what I'm saying? And I was really proud that he, and happy that he asked me to do that with him. And I started getting noticed by different labels and different things of that nature. And all of a sudden, it came to a halt. And it wasn't by my doing. All I know is I felt like I paid dues enough to be out there for 6 years, away from my kids, away from my wife who I was married to at the time. I'm gone 6 years, so we're doing 2-3 tours in a year. So I didn't even get a chance to watch my kids grow up. So I'm dedicated.
Hold on a second. TikTok talk. You know you're not supposed to say that word inside of the chat. Come on now. Come on now. Can you stop that, putting stuff like that? Y'all delete that message, please, because this person here got some bloggers should be careful getting news from. I don't even know who that is. They hating, y'all. Look at this. Who they calling the P word? The P word. The P word. The P. No, take away the P word. The P word. Yeah, you can't say the P word in here. You know you can't say the P word because I'm trying to keep this channel clean. We can't say the S word. We can't say the P word. That's why I have to say words around that stuff. We can't say the P word. Yeah, use something else. Okay, let me finish playing. Hold on. Yeah, you could say P-pad. Yeah, pred. Yeah, you could do that. You could put that in as long as it's not the full word. Okay, here we go.
Taking time and my life to, touring with my brother. And, when I tried to venture off.
But why you want to put Dennis in there? What did Dennis do to you? Yeah, come on now. Stop calling people stuff. Do you have documented information on that? let's not use this channel here to spew negativity and bad stuff about people unless you have documented proof, like court document. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do that, because I don't want to be caught up in people's name being dragged and all fake news and stuff being poured out about it. I'm not a person who want to talk about negativity on people. All I gotta do is give you facts of what is being said, what people said, and what people the record show. You know. You got the court document? Send me the court document. Send me the court document. All right, let me play this. Hold on, y'all. Just
off on my own, there was a lot of different things that transpired when it came to like people telling me, you know, I heard a conversation of him and Barry Hankerson, and Barry was telling him that it can only really be one star in the family, you know. But I didn't think that Robert really paid attention to that, because where we came from and who we was raised by and how Mama taught us to stick together and different things of that nature. So I really didn't take that conversation serious. And then I just started noticing that, you know, when we was on tour, I had to fall back from rapping. I was out there rapping, and he would tell me, you know, I had to fall back. And when I fell back from rapping, because this is his tour, you know, and then I couldn't sign autographs. Management was telling them I couldn't sign autographs and things of that nature, because people was getting to know me. I was, you know, obviously doing something right for people to want my autograph. And I'm out there rocking shows with them from city to city and state to state. And from that point, I felt like somebody that was called, it was people that was causing wedges between us that I didn't realize. I didn't know that all these people that was in Robert corner, or we thought was in his corner, was really against him. They really wasn't for him. And the same people that was telling me that I need to be away because my brother don't want me around. So we both, excuse me, fell into that situation where people was telling us different things because they knew we was a power team together. So a lot of people wanted to separate that, because I actually, when I was on tour with my brother, I actually put my life on the line on a lot of many situations that he'd been in with people being jealous of him.
So when you say you put yourself in a lot of situations that could have caused you your life, or you could have lost your life, what do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, it was other artists, you know what I'm saying? Various artists that you know, care not to really mention their name, and that was kind of jealous of my brother.
Okay.
And I seen it, you know, security, different situations that was out there. Some guys was mad because their girls was there cheering on R. Kelly, you know. Mm-hmm. And, you know, they backstage, you know, trying to get an autograph and want to be violent because they couldn't get back there, you know. It was just different situations where I basically put my life on the line, because I didn't just do songs on stage and things of that nature. I actually, when I came off stage, I automatically became security and wasn't looking to get paid for it, because that's my brother. If he go down, I go down. If somebody at him or mad or hating on him or whatever, I stepped in the forefront. Most times, like when he got ready to go on stage, I would make sure that ain't nobody there, even though he had a security detail. Some of them I really didn't trust, because they had their own agendas. And I just started seeing different things unwind, and you know, they would be paying attention to women for themselves, didn't paying attention to the artist that's paying them to watch him, you know what I'm saying, to bodyguard him. So I would see those different things, and as my brother, I'm like, I see these people trying to come up on the side of the stage, so I try to stop them. I don't know what I was faced up against because I don't know what they got in the crowd. I don't know. All I know is this one right here. We can argue, we can fuss, we can fight, but I wasn't finna let nobody touch them.
Okay. So the public has sort of painted you as jealous. Would you say that you were ever jealous of your brother?
Never. I mean, for what reason do I have to be jealous? I don't really even know what that is. When we was raised to have each other back, to look out for each other. God blessed me with a gift as well. Just because my record didn't drop or I didn't get out there like that in the masses, I didn't have no reason to be jealous.
Okay, that's that part. Let me go to the second part, guys. All right, now. That's the first part of the interview. All right, let me go down and get that second part. Just bear with me a second, darlings. Okay, that's the excuse you want to use, perspective. Okay, we're gonna fly with you on that one. We're gonna fly with you on that one.
Because God blessed me with a gift. He blessed my whole family with a gift. And so I was just glad to be there. People paint those pictures because they don't understand what's going on, because they basically too busy looking in other people's backyard when they backyard grass need cut. You know what I'm saying? They need cut. People get into it with their family members and they go through things with their family members and they don't think that way. They only think about what other people's families is going through. Excuse me. They only think about why this person don't get along, why that person don't get along, but they don't take a look at themselves and their own family. Everybody go through something. If they don't, then somebody's being phony.
So I know you've probably told this story 1,000 times, and when you look back on it now that you probably won't ever see your brother again, I'm not sure if he would allow you on the visitors list or anything like that. What would you say? Because you know how when we're in certain situations, and this was back in the 90s, of course, when you guys had your breakdown, and you really haven't had a relationship since,
Right.
Like it's been estranged. Would you say close to 30 years?
I would actually say about 20 years.
I mean, that's a long time because your brother, who you know or once knew, is totally different now. Is in a different stage of his life. What would you say the initial breakdown really was after sitting back, watching things unfold the way that they did? Would you say that it had to do with him not allowing you to be a star, or was it something much deeper? Now, when you look at it,
well, when I sit back and I really look at it, and knowing what's going on now, and the things that I have unraveled, just being around different people and they showing me different things, I honestly think that my brother was protecting me from this industry to a certain degree. And what I mean by that is so many snakes, it's so many sharks, it's so many different type of things that's out there that most people just think that if I become a star, if I sign a deal and I get with a record label, then I'm good, But the behind the scenes is what they don't see. And God has blessed me to be fortunate to be able to see behind the scenes before actually getting there. So I think that Robert knew that there was a lot of things going on in this industry, and he probably wanted to keep me away from it. But I probably didn't take it that way in the beginning because I didn't know, and he probably didn't know. But it's as far as him being in the industry and me knowing and identifying my brother, I know him better than anybody. Like he know me better than anybody. He know when I'm angry. He know when I say things out of anger, and I know when he say things or do things out of anger. That's we know each other that way, and that's something that the world would never understand. I was able to see different things, and I think Robert been knowing this a long time, and that's why the situation is what it is now with people setting them up. people doing them wrong. They stealing from them, and that's what made me come to the realization of this beef that we supposed to have. I put that to the side because my brother life is on the line. It's not a game. It's not a joke. This is real life. It's not a video game where we put a cord in when we was kids and get 3 men. You only get 1.
I do want to be clear for the viewers that are watching, because I'm sure they're going to say, well, you were the one that wanted to see him go to jail. It was you. You know how people say just because you sit down with someone like me who has done conflicting reports on your brother, but I'm open enough and non-biased enough to allow people who are at different at a difference of opinion to sit down and share their opinion without us having to go back and forth. You are an adult. You're entitled to your own opinion, and I appreciate that me and you have come.
That part, sweet one. Look what sweet one said. Why haven't Tasha put this interview on her main channel? Yet she did the slander. I don't respect her for not exposing it on the millions of people she exposed the lies to. Boom! Exactly, sweet one. Exactly. Absolutely on that one. Y'all hear this interview, but she's not putting it out on her main street. But she's still making money off of Robert. She's making money because she got it on her Patreon. She got it on that. She got it on her Patreon, but she's not telling the truth. You see how she kept this? This was done a while back in when Robert first got convicted. Now this is what, February, and she still has not put it out. She still has not put all the truth out about what she found out about Azriel's father and all that. She still has not doing it because you know what? She is part of the problem. She's part of the problem, and all she wanted was money. And I'm telling you, the love of money is the root of all evil. Trust me. It's just starting for Tasha K. If she don't change her stance, it's going to keep going. That same money that she made, the same wrongdoing, it's going to come back to her. No, Johnny, she got another thing. It transfers over to her Patreon. She got something else, Johnny. All right, let me finish playing.
To an understanding that, regardless of how I feel or the things that I've said, you're going to utilize the platform to get your message across. And so with that being said, like, how would you, it's kind of hard to really put this into perspective.
Getting back to the question that you just said, when it comes to people.
Okay.
People don't have no place to put me when I leave this earth. So I don't care about them. I'm just being honest. At the end of the day, the bottom line is that's still my brother. Mm-hmm. That's not an enemy on the streets. And people saying that I did something to put him where he's at. Mm-hmm. A lot of things that I said out of anger. I was immature. Now, how many people can stand up and be a man or a woman and admit when they wrong? Yeah. Okay? Not many. So that's what I have to say about them people that need to check their situations with their families and their friends and the people that love them and the people that they say that they love. They need to check their situations at the door with their mistakes that they made. That's the problem with our people right now. That's the problem with people, period. No one wants to stand up and be accountable for them being wrong. That's the problem with the world. Nobody want to be wrong. They point the finger at everybody else.
Now, when you say snakes, what do you mean by snakes or people stealing money from him? What do you mean by that?
I mean, there was a lot of people, management, road managers, business managers. A lot of people's just stealing money from him because, Robert he wasn't educated when it came to reading and writing and things of that nature. So they took advantage of that and they knew it. They knew he was a genius when it came to him writing songs because he write from here. He don't write from here. So they took advantage of that. They took advantage of him not being wise enough to be able to read a contract or even sometimes get a contract looked over. So a lot of people was taking care of their family. Okay. while he didn't even know it.
Now, how did you come to know all this information, being that you guys were estranged?
Well, I mean, I seen it when I was out there on tour with him in 1996 to 2006. I seen it in the beginning on people telling him what he's supposed to get paid for a show. And I used to actually count the money and he put in the book bag. I used to count it for him. Okay. And a lot of money would sometimes be short. And I counted for him right in front of him after they gave it to him. So it ain't like I had it and then he got it later. We'll be there, but I accounted for him sometimes. So he'll say he's short $5,000, or he need to holler at these people. I seen it then. But of course, the bigger he became, the more money that he made, the more famous he became, the bigger the theft came. The bigger, the more money that they start stealing, the more things they start doing to him. And that was another reason that we used to get into it as well. Because I used to tell him, you shouldn't trust these people, man. They stealing from you. They not being honest with you, you know, like Barry Hankerson, you know, he that's family. So Robert started replacing people that was not family to be family, but they was the wrong people to do that with. But I'm seeing it. Everybody that was out there seeing it.
What sort of things did Barry Hankerson do? And we're talking about Aaliyah's uncle.
Right.
Okay. What was that relationship like, and what did you see given your time with him?
Well, I seen Barry was a mind doctor. And what I mean by that is, you know, I think he taught psychology at a college for a little while. And he was able to really get in Robert's head. And, you know, like if Robert wanted $250,000, for example, for a show, Barry made it happen. So if Robert wanted this off a deal, Barry made it happen. But what Robert didn't see is if Robert wanted 250, Barry would go for 500. So, you know, of course he's supposed to get paid for being his manager, but he shouldn't get paid what the artists get paid. You understand? So he would go for more money, and Robert wouldn't even know nothing about it.
Barry mentioned in a recent interview, because he's resurfaced since the anniversary of Aaliyah and has decided to restream her album. Had the public thinking it was going to be new songs, but Barry doesn't have any jurisdiction over Aaliyah's unreleased records, and so that's why it was a restream of old records that had been done. Because from what I was I guess the information that I was given was that Barry kind of struck a deal with R. Kelly when the news came out about R. Kelly impregnating and dating his underage niece. Rights were being signed over. Now, of course, this has been rumors for years, and that's the reason why he's the only one that's over Aaliyah's estate, and still he has a few rights over some of R. Kelly's catalog. What do you know about any of this that I just said? Had you heard about this too, or is this something that you know for a fact?
Well, I've heard about it. You know, it's a lot of rumors going on in the industry.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And then some of them you just take and you say, you know what, that makes sense. I don't understand that. That one don't. You know, and some of them you be biased by, and they just float over your head.
Do you believe that Barry knew from the beginning that your brother was sleeping with Aaliyah, his niece? Because he claims that he didn't.
I really don't know.
You don't? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the verdict, okay? Because he was convicted of everything. Mann Act, racketeering, conspiracy, you name it. I believe there was over, if I'm not mistaken, 100 witnesses that testified against your brother, and he was convicted on all charges. Of course, the feds rate a conviction rate.
There she go with the line with the damn 100. See, she got me cussing, y'all. This woman got me cussing. Lord have mercy, this woman got me cussing. Lord help me, Father, 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 Father. Ooh, y'all. This woman got me cussing. She said 100 witnesses. This woman got me cussing. She got me cussing. Ooh, Lord help me, Father, help me. Oh, Father, 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 Father. She got me cussing, y'all. Oh, see, that's why I don't need to be listening to her, because she got me cussing here. Y'all, I'm trying to say save over here. I'm trying to say save. She got me cussing. Lord, 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 help me, Father. This woman got me cussing. Jesus. She got me cussing. Tori, why she got me cussing over here? She just lied right there. 100 witnesses. Oh God, Lord, 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 you go. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Whew, woosa. Oh, I had to get off for a second. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go back to her. Hold on.
It's somewhere around 95%, if I'm not mistaken. And a lot of people say, what does these snakes, these managers who were dishonest, Barry, what does that have to do with the fact that your brother was having consistent relations with underage women? How do you tie the two together?
Well, again, like I said, I wasn't, first of all, I wasn't there when that was happening. When I actually said the things that I had said, I was at a bad place in my life. Okay. And I was angry at my brother. I basically was only repeating stuff that I heard other people say. I'm just being.
Did you hear what he said? He was repeating stuff that other people said. He never witnessed none of that. Even in the old interview, he didn't say that he witnessed that. Come on.
I'm 100. I'm being 100.
Not on all of it?
I wouldn't say. It depends on what you're talking about. I mean, because as far as controlling, I felt like he was controlling to a certain degree when it came to certain things. I felt like that.
So all the stuff about your sister and her molesting you and your brother, was that true or false?
That was the truth.
Okay. What about the tape that you found? That you said you had came in possession of two white girls that R. Kelly had, your brother Robert had met at the mall, and I guess he met them at the mall, brought them back to the house, recorded them, and you found the tape, and you could have easily turned the tape over to the authorities, but you didn't do that. Was that true?
That wasn't true.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? The whole tape thing with the young girl and the white girl, that was not true. Did you hear that? Let me rewind back a little bit, because all these people could come in here and want to say what Robert did and all this. Now listen. Okay, listen, Linda, listen.
Controlling to a certain degree. When it
now he guilty of being a controller, meaning that, hey, this is my business. I'm a controller. Ask anybody in my house. I'm a controller. I'm a controller. I like y'all see me. Y'all see me in the chat. If y'all don't do what I ask y'all to do, what I do, I be blocking folks and all that, right? That's a form of control. That's a form of control. Every single one of us have a controlling spirit in us because we want things the way we want it. Period. You control your children. You try to control your hubby or your wifey. So let's be real here now, folks. Stop it.
When it came to certain things, I felt like that.
So all the stuff about your sister and her molesting you and your brother. Was that true or false?
That was the truth.
Okay.
That was the truth.
What about the tape that you found? That you said you had came in possession of two white girls that R. Kelly had. Your brother Robert had met at the mall, and I guess he met him at the mall, brought him back to the house, recorded them, and you found the tape. And you could have easily turned the tape over to the authorities, but you didn't do that. Was that true?
That wasn't true.
Really?
That wasn't true.
I heard that, right?
Wow. Wow. So you do understand the documentary that Lifetime did contributed heavily to the investigation that was opened against your brother.
Right.
And that's when, of course, by looking, they found that taxes weren't being paid, girls were being flown in with or without parents, money going here and there, and that's when the money laundering came into place, and it was just so much that was just kind of like, wow, like, you're R. Kelly, you're this, and then, your interview, it went viral because there were a lot of things that were said that people was like, damn, like this is his brother.
Did you hear that? His interview went viral, meaning that 1.7 million that she had on that interview with Carrie went viral. It's all about money, y'all. It's all about money. That's all about money. So TikTok, Taka. Did you listen to my live yesterday with Azriel on the witness stand lying and her what she said about her parents, what the parents did? Did you listen to that? Did you listen to that? Take a listen to my yesterday's live. She's on the witness stand telling you that her mother had the phone number of Mr. Kelly. She was texting Mr. Kelly, and she told Mr. Kelly she was 18. She lied. Okay. She lied. She lied. The mother lied. It's all in the transcript. It's all in it. Hold on.
So he knows, like, what made you say something like that?
Because I was angry. I knew that there was a lot of people out there saying there was tapes and different things of that nature. And, I basically mixed the truth with things that I heard other people saying. As far as my sister, that's correct. That did truly happen.
And also TikTok, Azriel and Robert did not start having a relationship until she was 18. Go listen to it. Go listen to her letters. Go listen to all of this. Because I know some of you guys, y'all sit around here and listen to the lies. The lies are so much better than the truth. The lies are so much better. You guys get bored into the lies and not really digging in and finding the truth. I just pray that your eyes be open and that you guys don't ever fall into a situation like that. Until you fall in a situation like this, then you understand how people can lie on you. How people can lie, blatantly lie on you. And there is one motive behind all of this, is money. How do you know he had sex with Aaliyah? Did Aaliyah ever come out and say it? Did Aaliyah's parents ever come out and say it? Or is it just rumors and innuendos? But you're so quick to believe lies. Until you know facts, you show me proof and facts, and I'll listen to you. I got facts, documented facts. Well, the document on the court record shows that the marriage did not get, there was no consummation in the marriage. He left the same day that he married her. That's what the document showed. And it's in the court thing too. They never consummated the marriage. So therefore, that not having consummation means you did not have sex. Let's stop with the rumors, guys. I'm trying to educate y'all. Let's talk. Let's deal with what the case is. They got married. He flew out the same time, right after the ceremony. He flew out back to Florida. Okay, they're trying to keep me from playing this. Let me go ahead and finish playing. Tiffany, Sylvia, TikTok, is Tasha K trolling your page? I'm not sure. Trey. But there's a lot of people in this chat today. But I'm just giving y'all facts. I'm giving you facts. That's what I'm giving you, facts. I'm not giving you made up stuff because I know what make up stuff could do to you. I know what lies could do to you. Okay, that's what I personally know what could happen to you when people lie on you. And don't tell me people don't lie. And don't tell me that they don't have motive for lying. Because it's all being written. How many businesses were opened up under this man's name? Go check out these records. Go check out Florida record of businesses opening up under the man's name. Don't know nothing about it. And as soon as the arrests come, these businesses get dissolved because you know why? The government going to go check it out. This is facts. I did my research. Now, I think you guys need to do your research and instead of stop and playing these games and playing these games and respecting the platform and kill lies kill. No, I want you to do the research. Do the research like I did. Do the research and stop spreading lies. Do the freaking research. Make it make sense to you. Because I could talk about it because I did my research. I could talk about it. I could show you businesses that was developed. I could show you cases that's been shut down, hidden, people coming out making fake accusation. I do my research. I'm the wrong person to come at with this. I go to the court. I go to the court record and sit down and read and print and all that kind of stuff. I do my research. I don't sit here spreading rumors about people without doing the research. Just like you come in here saying what you heard about Dennis, I said, show the proof. Show the proof. Because I'm not in here to try to bash anybody's life, tear up somebody's life for lies. I'm not here for that. You want to carry on with these rumors and stuff. And then when it happens to you or somebody in your family, then you want to cry out for help.
I was angry and I was hurt as well. And I was immature and I went about it the wrong way. Being immature, and that's the result that I ended up with.
So how do you feel about what has happened to your brother?
I feel real bad. I feel really bad behind it because
it happened to you. What do you mean happened to you? The lies happened to you, or somebody raped you? Which one is it? So you got me saying words I'm not supposed to be saying this thing because you're getting me into that. I need to woosah for a minute. Woosah. Woosah. Because I'm very, very passionate about this. I'm very, very passionate about this. Very, very passionate. Now, R. Kelly, what are you saying? I'm confused. What are you saying? Well, let me finish playing this because I think we're going to be wasting so much time to me talking to you guys and to someone who's not get on camera and make their claims and put on them on camera and make them show their face, and you should be promoting slander. Yeah, okay.
To me, one thing that led from brothers being angry at each other or having disagreements um, to something so real that people were saying that he did this, he did that. And I feel like I was a part of it because I said it too. I hadn't been around 20 years. So I don't know what he was doing during that time that we wasn't there. I just was repeating what other people said. And I started actually believing it in my psyche because everybody is saying this. One thing that our mama taught us is if everybody is saying something about you, then it got to be some truth to it. So in my psyche, I started believing it.
What made you change your mind?
Actually, being able to see that this is his life on the line. This is not like other situations and other cases that he beat. This is not like, you know, the other people that said these things and it wasn't proven in the court of law. You know, when you're angry, you just don't. Sometimes you don't even care about what the outcome gonna be at that time. I didn't care about what the outcome was gonna be at that time. I mean, it's been a lot of rumors that he's supposed to did this or he's supposed to did that, but he never went to jail behind it like that. He went to jail and beat it, or he went to jail and got out the next day. This is a so real moment where they talking about giving him life. The situation has changed. It's not a game anymore. So if I have to persecute myself and just basically tell people that I did lie or I made mistakes on a lot of different things, I don't mind doing that because that's what the truth is. A lot of people might say, well, you know, was he lying then? Is he lying now? I mean, that's their opinion. They crucified Jesus. So who am I? I'm a human being just like everybody else is.
Well, I think they would probably consider you more as a Judas. You know?
I mean, well,
because of, I guess, and I want to put this out here.
But their opinion don't make me use the bathroom.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So I really don't care nothing about. I don't give a damn about their opinion. Yeah. My story and everything that I'm talking about right now is only gonna reach real people, Tasha. Real people. Real people make mistakes. Real people stand up and be accountable for them. Real people be apologetic. Real people feel bad. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Fake people don't feel none of that. They don't feel none of that. So if I'm supposed to reach real people, then that's what it is. I'm not trying to reach fake people. I'm not trying to reach people that's talking about my family, but they're not looking at theirs. I'm not trying to reach people that know they got a molester or whatever they want to call it in their family, or uncle that's doing something to their niece. Everybody got problems, but they turn a blind eye to it. They just looking at my family because the eye or the sky's on them. I'm not trying to reach them type of people.
Well, what if they were to say that maybe now the only reason you're coming forward is because because your brother has been charged, and maybe maybe y'all have somewhat made up behind the scenes. I mean, he is your brother, you know what I'm saying? And you're only doing this to make him look better in the public. What if the viewers are thinking that?
Well, if they thinking that, then they should know that I drove all the way to New York twice. Okay. I went down there not being on the visitor list or anything, just stepping out on faith. Okay. And I went there to try to see what's going on because I've been hearing different things and people been telling me how the trial was going. So I put myself in the trial.
And what did you see when you got there?
When I got there, I seen people being caught in lies. I seen people saying different things and Robert's lawyers cross-examining them and catching them in lies. I seen it with my own eyes. And so I hadn't even talked to my brother. That was just what was in my heart for me to go and apologize to him and go down there and see what's going on with him and to let him know that I still love him. He's still my brother. That's my mama's child. At the end of the day, like I'm his brother. Can't nothing and nobody in the world ever change that. You know, so it wasn't the fact that I'm doing it to make him think this or make him think that. I'm doing it because this is where I'm at right now in my life, and this is what my heart is leading me to do. Okay. And I love my brother.
Okay. Wow, I mean that's a blow. I mean, this is information that I'm finding out for the first time because I didn't know. You didn't tell me that some of the things that you had said was exaggerated in the interview. And I do want to put out there too, because everybody has family and everybody has estranged relationships within the family. And so the only difference between our families, their families, and your family is your family is on stage. And all of this is unfolding on stage. And so to say that was, wrong and, unforgivable, I it's hard to say because your family, and family does a lot of shit to family. And you think on the outside, I would never fucking forgive family, but it's family. It's not for us to forgive because we didn't choose our family.
Right.
So I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm above you, or I think that, I'm better than you, or you're not worthy of forgiveness. And I think by being here and allowing me to question you about, what has transpired within the Kelly family and the Kelly name, that it takes courage to do that, because you didn't have to admit to me right now, and I'm finding out for the first time that some of those things that you had heard as well.
Let me say this to you, Tasha,
okay.
and this is for the listening ear who use common sense.
Okay.
What can my brother do to help me now?
Nothing.
That's the billion-dollar question. It's nothing he can do to help me now.
He has no money. He's
so
bankrupt.
I'm doing this because I wronged him. And God said, if you wrong somebody, you're supposed to go to him and apologize. I can't talk to him directly, but I hope that my brother can see this. And I hope that we can repair our relationship, and most importantly, I hope my mama, our mother, can see that I'm just trying to be that son that she raised me to be. That's it.
What about, because I remember there was a situation you spoke about on our show about, the first case involving your brother and with the underage girl, and it was a tape. And somehow you were asked to say that it was you on the tape, and your brother was going to pay you a fee to say that it was you so that he could avoid jail time because he was in the height of his career.
Exaggerated.
So what happened?
I mean, well, in my mind, I knew when I was out there with Robert, I did videos with him. We was on stage together. He was telling me, man, put the same stuff on that I got. Black vest, black hoodie, black jeans, black boots. And that's what we did. That's what he did. We dressed alike, black shades. So the whole gimmick was, when you step on stage, ain't nobody gonna know who I am until I open up my mouth and sing. A lot of people came to me and told me that was me in the videotape, and I'm the one that set up my brother by actually filming this tape for him to go down. This is what I mean by people don't be knowing what they're talking about at all on so many levels. And like I said, I was angry. A lot of things that I did say, it was out of anger, Tasha.
So what exactly did you exaggerate about on that story? Because, you've told that story several times about him wanting you to take the fall. And I believe he was going to give you like a car and $50,000 or something. And this was your life at stake. I think he was at the time facing 15 plus years or something like that.
Right. Well, actually, at the time, Bruce is the one told me that. Our other brother. This is what I mean by people putting wedges in between situations. This is my older brother.
Okay.
You know, Bruce told me that's what was said. And so I took it and ran with it. I never talked to Robert, and Robert told me that. But I'm thinking in my head that my older brother told me this. It might be true.
Okay. So R. Kelly calling you your brother Robert, and I got to stop calling him R. Kelly to you because you only know him as Robert. Rob calls you, and the story was Rob calls you and asks you, and you say, "Hell no, I'm not doing that." And that kind of that was the story. But now you're saying
that was never Robert never called me.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think that's how it was translated, even though you said it was exaggerated. You see what I'm saying?
No, I never said that Robert called me.
Okay.
First of all, we talking about R. Kelly. He's not going to call me and leave on my voicemail like Bruce did. Bruce left us on my voicemail. Okay.
Okay.
I never talked to Robert.
Okay. Okay.
So, I mean, like I said, it's a lot of things and that's why I'm here. I'm here for what it's worth. But things that I said out of anger and immaturity, that's what I'm here to straighten out.
What was the worst thing that you think you said about your brother to the public that you felt was just like, you know what, this is too far?
It's a lot of things that I said that I feel like I went too far on.
And I don't mean to lie.
I'm just being 1,000. You know, I'm adding another zero to it. You know, I mean, it's a lot of things that I know that I said that I feel like I went to the moon, like the honeymooners. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said, I really feel bad about that, Tasha. I really do. That's why I'm here to set the record straight. For those who believe, they believe. For those that don't, I don't give a damn.
Have you ever seen or witnessed your brother having sex or relations with underage women?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Have you ever seen or witnessed your brother getting numbers from underage women?
Hold on, y'all. It just stopped. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get the other part. Hold on. TikToker, I guess you just don't want to the truth. So you want to sit around here and just walk around with the lies. So I'm not going to entertain you anymore because for some strange reason you're in here to cause distraction. There's a motive behind what you're doing, and I'm not going to entertain it any longer. I'm done. I'm done entertaining you.
You know, Robert Kelly, and so
I've witnessed him get numbers. I mean, I can't tell how old they was. I mean, that's. I'm just being honest. I didn't ask them for the ID.
Okay.
I mean, you know, I got daughters that look like my 15-year-old look like she's 18.
Oh wow.
So I mean, you know, only I know how old she is unless she have an ID or her mama know how old she is. But my point that I'm making is, you can't look at people and just say, well, this is that and this is that. Yeah, I said it but I didn't know how old they were. So that's just me putting a narrative out there because I hear other people saying it and I'm angry at my brother. That's it.
Wow. I gotta say, I'm a little shocked, but I'm shocked because like I did not know. You know, I only know what you tell me, and you are the direct family. The last one standing in the immediate family of Robert Kelly, and so to hear this, I'm kind of taken aback because there's been so many things put out about your brother, not only from you, but a lot of people, and there have been people who I personally caught in lies and trust, like that will be coming out and unfolding. And this interview starting with you is just the tip of the iceberg. Just, just kind of giving a little sample of what's to come.
All I know is, and I'm not going to speak about the case and different things of that nature, but all I know is there's no way that my brother should just be in jail by himself. If that's what they feel, that he's guilty on different things and different charges and whatever, it's no way possible he could have did all this by himself. I think it's a lot of people that should be accountable that was actually in his empire that helped put these things together. If people say that they brought him girls or they took people around or picked people up from the airport, why they not in jail? If they was a part of the machine that he's supposed to be in this industry or in this world, what they making them out to be, why they not in jail? Why the mother's not in jail? Why the father's not in jail that knew what their daughter was allegedly doing? Why he is the only one that is taking the hit for these things? He couldn't have did all this stuff that they say that he did by himself. And that's the truth.
Did you ever think that it would come to this, like your brother having to go up and face so many charges, not only federally, but statewide? Did you ever think that it would come to this?
No, I never thought that it would come down to this, Tasha. But I did used to tell Robert all the time, that sometimes when God bless you or bless us with a gift, it's a curse right around the corner waiting. And the curse was the wrong people in his camp. The curse was the people who basically wanted to see him go down and wanted to set him up for him to go down, because he invited everybody into his circle. You can't do that. Even the people that I was telling them that I didn't trust, he still had them around for a long time. He had them around so long that I even left. When I left, they still was around. But so I seen the snakes slithering in the grass, and for the people that called me Judas, this is a message to Benedict Arnold, because they Benedict Arnold to me. Judas never admitted that he was wrong.
That's true.
Okay, that's the difference. That's what you call a real stand-up guy. And I'm not tooting my own horn, but when somebody do something wrong and they ask for forgiveness, or they admit that they wrong and they faults, and they only human, they not perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's the people that walk around that think they're perfect, and the people that don't that don't make mistakes, but they see everybody else's. That's impossible.
What if they were to say that the reason you weren't around is because you were a snake yourself?
I mean, that's their opinion, and they like assholes. Everybody got them. Yeah. Yeah. Like I say, I can actually accept constructive criticism from people if they can tell us what they did wrong. Then we can talk on the same level. But see, what people do and what they become acclimated in doing is they do stuff and they keep it quiet. It's on the hush hush. They don't say nothing. But then they point the finger. My mama told me every time you point the finger, the thumb come back in your face. You ever notice that? You can't really even point your fingers with your thumb without the thumb point back in your face. So people always want to pass judgments on other people, but they don't want nobody to know that they not perfect. And that's what people do. Actually, people do them type of things because they want to pass the buck on. You'll hear people saying, yeah, you're rapists, and they mess with little girls. That's my point. You'll hear people say that. You'll hear people cast stones and pass judgment on other people because they don't want to really do it. So the people that saying I'm Judas, they really Judas. You know what I'm saying? People that's saying that he's a pedophile and they believe it. I know why I said. I know I repeated what everybody else said, but once again, I'm here as a man and I'm standing up and being accountable before God and anybody and everybody that's watching this to say I was wrong. It get no bigger than that. And I'm not trying to make it big. It get no bigger than that. It get no better than that for a person to say I was wrong. They say the first step to recovery is admitting, right? That don't just go for drugs. A person can't come off drugs unless they stop and realize and admit that they are on drugs. How you gonna fix something that you don't feel is broke?
I know you said it was anger, but do you feel like maybe it was a little jealousy of your brother?
No, it was never
Because
jealousy.
I mean, anger and jealousy are kind of neck and neck.
No, anger and jealousy is not neck and neck, especially when you feel like you've been done wrong. That's just like a reflex. If a female walk up to you like, yeah, you Tasha K, ain't you? Like, yeah, you thinking she want an autograph, from you, and she just hop up and slap you. What you gonna do? You gonna knock that bitch out?
I will. You're right.
It's reflex.
Yeah, she gonna get dropped.
It's reflex.
Okay. So
somebody pinch you and you wasn't expecting to come. You gonna hit them.
So your actions.
It's reflex.
So your actions were just reflecting what your brother.
Every action has every cause has an effect. Every action has a reaction.
Well, what was so bad that he did that warranted a backlash of over a 20-year span between you two? Like, what was it?
It was a lot of things, Tasha, in my mind. The fact that the people that he chose over me is the same people that brought him down to this day. The people that he chose over his brother.
Who?
He chose Barry. He chose Aaliyah family. He chose a lot of different people. Management, you name it. Road managers, personal managers. He chose everybody over his family, and that's only because they was only doing what he. Hey, Rob, man, they was yes sirs, but they had an agenda.
Now, I know you had mentioned before that, one of the things that really pissed you off with him is that, your grandmother, she was being buried and he didn't donate to her burial. And she was someone that was really a big part of keeping your family together. Was that true? Did he not donate, or was that something you were just saying? Did he?
That was true.
Okay. Now, what about him not wanting to help your mother financially unless she got rid of your stepfather?
That was true.
Okay.
See, that's what I'm saying. It was the truth mixed with other things that I added, but those things right there hurt me. That's my mother. That was his mother.
Mm-hmm. Him paying you $250 a week while paying other people on his team that wasn't family thousands of dollars a month.
That was true. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is, how can jealousy derive from things that people was actually doing? They actually doing it. Those things. Mm-hmm. When it comes to my mama, ain't nobody got a chance when it come to me. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that was one of the things that kind of geared me toward being angry with my brother, because that was true about my mother. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But that ain't no crime. You follow me? That's not a crime. That's something he got to deal with God. And I used to tell my brother, man, God don't love you more than he loved us because you're famous. Whatever you put out there, it's going to come back. Whatever I put out there, it's going to come back. That's why I'm trying to make things right. I got to make it right, because you, with nobody else, got nowhere to put Carrie Kelly when I leave this earth. Period. They could talk all they want to, but nobody got nowhere to put me. Nobody got nowhere to put you. What? Nobody. At the end of the day, we got to answer to that man upstairs. And that's where I'm at in my life. And on top of that, with me going through the things that I've been going through with lies, you did interviews with my kids' mothers. You see, they lied on me. You caught them.
Well, I didn't do no public interviews, because I did catch the mothers and lies, exactly, and the children as well. When it was right after you did your interview with me, and they started contacting me saying, "Oh, he's a pedophile too." And when it came time to getting specifics, they were going in circles. What he said she did, well, did this person do this to you? Well, no, but I heard. So I mean,
so I got it back. What I'm saying is I got it back. The lies that I told on my brother being angry, I got it back. Okay. Because
and did you know that in that moment?
I didn't realize it right then, right away. Okay. But as time progressed, I started realizing it. Yeah. So I have to see my wrong first, because when a person think they right, they ain't gonna see that. I had to see my wrong. I had to come within this place within myself. Even when it came to them trying to take me on a Yana Fix My Life, that was real. They tried to actually take me on a Yana, and they actually canceled the flight in the hotel.
Wait a minute, who's being mean to Tiffany? Wait a minute, y'all being mean to Tiffany? Y'all gotta stop that. I keep telling y'all people, we're here to change people's minds and thoughts about Robert, not to attack them. Are we attacking her? Guys, don't do that. I know you're passionate, but come on now. Come on now, don't do that to her. Do not do that to her. She's only asking questions. She wants to know. And what we're supposed to be doing is showing her information and facts of what really happened, not attacking her. Let's not do that. Wow, guys. I mean, y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all really do. Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all get here and just be attacking folks. Don't do that. She's trying to learn, trying to see what's going on. Tiffany, I apologize. I know you're trying, because yesterday you've been in here the last couple of days trying to get information. And these people, man, they act like vultures. Y'all need to stop. Seriously. I need to stop. We need to win those who don't know the truth over, not bash it and not beat them up. Yeah, y'all can be mean. Trust me, because y'all attack me. Trust me, I know the way y'all are. So I can imagine her. But I ain't scared of none of y'all. Remember that. I ain't scared of none of y'all, because I know y'all, first minute y'all hear something about me, y'all ready to attack me, because I ain't scared of y'all. I ain't. I can care less what y'all say about me. I know my records speak. But don't attack people coming in here trying to get information. Don't do that. That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable at all. We didn't attack her. Okay, if she's feeling that you attack her, then she's entitled to her feelings, y'all. If she feel y'all attack her, acting mean, y'all apologize. Come on now. She's not sure what's going on. Multitasking. I noticed your message saying, "Have a nice day," so I responded. She misunderstood. Well, she misunderstood. Y'all make her feel welcome at home. Now, come on. Stop it. I know y'all attacked me before. I know, because y'all was over there on the other channel talking about me. So I know the way you guys could be. I know. Trust me. But don't do that. Don't attack her. Please don't. Please don't attack her. My purpose, my job is those who are not Roberts, who wants information. I'm here to provide information for them, to help them see the truth. Okay. I'm not here to bash anybody. It could come off as y'all attacking if everybody's telling her the same thing all at once. We ain't scared either. Nobody attacked her. Joyce, and obviously there's a problem. Obviously there's a problem. Let's just stop with that mentality that we didn't do anything. Obviously she's feeling something. I mean, let's just be kind. She's feeling something. Just because younger don't see it, she's feeling something about it. And I have not seen her come in here attacking anything about R. Kelly. She wants to know. She wants to know what the facts, what we know. She's been in here since yesterday trying to get information. Go ahead. Here's a link. Sylvia, no evidence of being shown Kelly is not guilty. So evidence is being shown that Kelly is not guilty and was set up. Yeah, it was Lola.
What happened? I was on there talking about Avenatti.
You're on.
Yeah, let me tell you what happened. So I had came in the chat because I've been busy. But I came in because I saw where Michael Avenatti is in the MDC LA now because he had turned himself in yesterday. So I said that Tori Love, she knew of it too, and she said, yeah, he was trying to get in Santa Ana jail or get somewhere else, but they put his butt in the MDC, and she laughed, and I laughed too. And the other Tori was talking to Tiffany and saying, you don't know much or something. And I guess when she saw me laughing, talking, and I said Tori and laughed, I was talking to Tori Love because Tori Love was laughing about Avenatti. So she thought, and then I explained to her, no, we're not laughing at you. It's two Tories in the chat. So I think she got confused thinking we were laughing because she said, y'all laughing at me. No, not at all. We're laughing about the fact that Avenatti is in the MDC himself in LA when he wanted to be in the Santa Ana jail. He didn't want to go to the federal wherever he is. So, but he's locked up in there today. So that's what we was talking about. Nobody was bashing her at all. And I have been explaining to Tiffany every time I'm in there, like, trying to help her get up to speed. Some people don't know that she don't know, so that's why I told the other Tory, the one that has R. Kelly wins appeal. I was like, she's the newcomer. She's a newbie, but we're going to get her informed today. Nothing was said bad, really. And that's the truth. So I just wanted to pop in and say that.
Thank you.
We on board with you.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
We would never do nothing like that. I know I wouldn't. Okay.
Thank you.
I thought she was talking about when the TikTok lady was saying stuff, and that she was saying something about she was trying to make her opinion. So that's what I got out of it. Maybe she got offended. She was saying that they were bullying the TikTok lady.
No, I think they were talking about the other thing. I don't think she was in there with the TikTok lady was in there.
Yeah, she was, because she was saying that that the lady was giving her opinion. And she was feeling that we was saying something to her, but she was saying everybody should be able to give their opinion. So that's what I thought she was saying. So that's probably what she got it. But I don't know if she know that the TikTok lady was being negative. That's why you were saying something to her.
Yeah, because I was talking to TikTok one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she probably was saying that we were being mean because we wouldn't let her say her opinion. Because she said she had typed it. She was saying people should be able to give their opinion, So that I was thinking that's what she was talking about, but I don't know. I don't know really what it was.
It says, okay, Kimberly, I would be a nice addition to the chat. It's in her vision. She said TikTok was interesting. Even though I disagree with some of the comments, everybody can have an opinion respectfully and move on. Okay, she said that. She says did R. Kelly fire the lawyer? And she said, what do you think about his plan because he fired the lawyer? Emily Carey, Tristan, Tiffany. Okay, see, yeah, it had nothing to do with the TikToks. This is when she came in when Tori did say, Tiffany, you need to do research, ma'am. And then she says, at Tori, do you know the answer? That's what she asked Tori. Now it was between her and Tori.
Oh, now I get it. Now, okay.
Okay, so Tori Love thought she was talking to her, but she was talking with the other Tori. Okay, I got it. That's what they told Tori. And Tori's talking about Avenatti, you too. Okay. Tiffany says, you ladies are turning. Okay. All right. It's the way Joycelyn said it. All right, guys. Got to do this emotion. Read what Tori said. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, I see it.
But we don't mean no harm. We're not trying to hurt nobody. We're just trying to get the information out. That's it.
But here's the thing, guys. You got to remember, we already here for Rob. We all know the truth. Now, there are people coming in. Remember I told you in this channel now, there are a lot of people who came from the Cardi B who's heard these lies. And what we got to do is show them what the truth is and then let them make a decision based on the information we provide. We're not here to beat nobody up about anything. We're going to show them the truth. You get what I mean?
Yes.
That's all I'm trying to do. Win those over that do not know the truth, who's being brought in by the lies and innuendos and fake news. That's what we're trying to do. We're not trying to beat up any because there's a whole bunch of people in the you see there's 156 people in the chat. And the majority of these people are brand new people in my chat. Brand new. I got over 2,300 new subscribers in this chat. And most of them that's in here are new people. They want to know the information. They want to know why we believe what we believe. Y'all get it, guys? They want to know why we believe what we believe. And the only way we can do that is by showing them information. And I know we're passionate because I get passionate about it too. People get on my nerve and I'm ready to get attacked. And then I have to reel myself back in and be like, okay, all right, Toby, calm down. Let's get back to it. You get what I'm saying? So we got to be very sensitive to people. You got people who's dealing with own history of child abuse and things like that in their lives. So they're very triggered. Very triggered. I was always told when I was in church, when people used to be in like, you know, folks have been in church a long time, when somebody come in not dressed right or looking all kinds of ways and people would have, you know, put their nose up at them. My pastor used to always tell me, the only way you're going to win them over is how you love on them. The only way you're going to win people over in this case here is by providing information, not beating up on them. Okay? Let's not get defensive when correction is pretty good. Remember what Proverbs said? Correction. Anybody who doesn't want correction, I mean, that's not good. Just like you guys correct me, don't y'all? All the time. But in correction and love, not in like bashing anybody. That's why you're going back down memory lane. Okay, guys? Let's operate in love. All right. There was a question asked. Tori, what was the question you asked? You said go back to where? Tori Love, what did you ask? Go back to the part where Carrie said it's a bunch of crows in the room. When did he say that? Just now? To educate those who have questions and read in the chat. I saw education and not tearing down. Well, you know what? Sometimes, sweet one, when a lot of people coming at you at the same time, sometimes it feels like an attack. But if one person be the one handling it and not everybody doing the attack, that person may receive it a little bit better. It's more of the delivery. The delivery is what counts. Sometimes the message gets lost when somebody doesn't deliver it correctly. In the interview with Tasha K, how far back was it? Was it just now? He said it because I had stepped out the room talking to Dallas. It is those who are healthy who needs physician, but those who are sick, I did not come to call the self-proclaimed righteous, who sees no need to repent, but sinners to repent. Amen. Carrie was speaking to Tasha K from a spiritual standpoint. It went over her head. Yeah, go back a little. Go back a little bit. Okay, you go back a little bit. All right, hold on.
And that's where I'm at in my life, geared me toward being angry with my other things that I added, but those things right there hurt me. That's my mother, that family. And that's only because they was only doing what hey, Rob, man, they was yes, sirs, but they had an agenda.
Now, I know you had mentioned before that, one of the things that really pissed you off with him is that, your grandmother, she was being buried and he didn't donate to her burial. And she was someone that was really a big part of keeping your family together. Was that true? Did he not donate, or was that something you were just saying? Did he?
That was true.
Okay. Now, what about him not wanting to help your mother financially unless she got rid of your stepfather?
That was true.
Okay.
See, that's what I'm saying. It was the truth mixed with other things that I added, but those things right there hurt me. That's my mother. That was his mother.
Mm-hmm. Him paying you $250 a week while paying other people on his team that wasn't family thousands of dollars a month.
That was true. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is, how can jealousy derive from things that people is actually doing? They actually doing it. Those things. Mm-hmm. When it comes to my mama, ain't nobody got a chance when it come to me. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that was one of the things that kind of geared me toward being angry with my brother, because that was true about my mother. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But that ain't no crime. You follow me? That's not a crime. That's something he got to deal with God. And I used to tell my brother, man, God don't love you more than he loved us because you're famous. Whatever you put out there, it's going to come back. Whatever I put out there, it's going to come back. That's why I'm trying to make things right. I got to make it right, because nobody else got nowhere to put Carrie Kelly when I leave this earth, period. They could talk all they want to, but nobody got nowhere to put me. Nobody got nowhere to put you, or nobody. At the end of the day, we got to answer to that man upstairs. And that's where I'm at in my life. And on top of that, with me going through the things that I've been going through with lies, you did interviews with my kids' mothers. You see, they lied on me. You caught them.
Well, I didn't do no public interviews, mm-hmm. because I did catch the mothers and lies, exactly. And the children as well. When it was right after you did your interview with me, and they started contacting me saying, "Oh, he's a pedophile too," and when it came time to getting specifics, they were going in circles. What he said, she did. Well, did this person do this to you? Well, no, but I heard. So I mean,
so I got it back. What I'm saying is I got it back. The lies that I told on my brother being angry, I got it back. Okay. Because
did you know that in that moment?
I didn't realize it right then, right away. Okay. But as time progressed, I started realizing it. Yeah. So I have to see my wrong first, because when a person think they right, they ain't gonna see that. I had to see my wrong. I had to come within this place within myself. Even when it came to them trying to take me on the Yana Fix My Life, that was real. They tried to actually take me on a Yana, and they actually canceled the flight and the hotels and everything a day before we were supposed to all fly out.
Because they found out that your family was lying.
Exactly.
I remember that.
Exactly.
I had spoken with one of the producers from Ayana Fix My Life.
And the only thing that I told Ayana producers was I would take a lie detector test because I have nothing to hide. I said I want them to take lie detector tests, my kids to take lie detector tests, and I want y'all to have the police on the set, because when I prove that they lying, I want everybody going to jail. And that's how I felt. So I started seeing different things too. And I ain't got no money or no fame like that. But so it started resonating in my head. What my brother is going through is on 100,000 levels than what I went through with no money. So people need to understand before they start opening up their mouth and talking just to be heard. Make it make sense.
Have you ever seen your brother abuse anyone physically, as far as hitting them or holding them hostage? Or because they said that this behavior had developed because he was famous and he had to put parameters in place because he didn't trust people. Had you ever seen or witnessed that?
Never. I said it.
So tell us about
But I ain't never seen that.
So aside from everything that you did say, you guys had, of course, family issues like everybody else has. Mm-hmm. The only difference is your family issues are on stage. What type of person was your brother in the height of his career?
Well,
because now that you understand why I'm asking this,
right?
Because everyone is painting such a bad picture of him that if you thought of pedophile, and it's really not, I wouldn't say pedophilia, it's more so like statutory rape. There's a difference. Like if you're sleeping with teenagers and you're an adult, that's statutory rape. But anybody below that, I would say 10, even 12, 13 under, then I could say that's pedophilia. Pedophilia is, it's two different sides of the spectrum, although all are bad, but we all come from an era where teenagers dated grown men and it was accepted. And our mothers were wives of older men and it was accepted. A lot of times they were married off
by
their family. And so to see the spectrum switch overnight to a thing that we're accustomed to, and it still goes on around the world, it can take some time to shift because this was once okay. And I'm not saying that it's okay, but this lifestyle was once okay. It was not crazy or pedophilic or any way bad for me as a 15-year-old to date someone that was 25 when I was 15.
Right.
And bring him home and everybody welcome him.
Well, people should know that it's okay based upon our history. That's where light-skinned people came from, because they mixed with something. You see our skin color, okay? When it's like that, that's how our race be. But when you see the light-skinned people, and nothing against them, that's because they have. And I've asked my friends. I say, man, you got some white people here. Man, my grandmama white. My great-grandmama white. They would tell me that. They light bright, damn they're white, so but they black. So I mean, that's it wasn't a problem when they was doing that to our women and our great-grandmothers and great-great-great-grandmothers and so on and so forth. So I mean, that's what it is.
But I mean, what type of person would you say that your brother was? Like, because I've heard his schedule. Like he had a very rigid schedule. He slept during the day, recorded at night, and had sex at night, and played basketball. That was pretty much his routine. But character-wise, how would you describe your brother's character as an adult?
Well, character-wise, Rob was funny.
Okay.
He would crack jokes. He the one came up with the idea when we was on tour. You know, if you fall asleep, you know, you roll some tissue up and stick it in somebody's nose and make them smack themselves. That was Robert. You know, the jokester. He meant what he said. You know, and he started not trusting a lot of people. You know, which can make a person go into some type of paranoia situation, but he started not trusting a lot of people because they showed him that he couldn't trust them. I remember one time that, you know, he called me in his room, and you was able to look through the window and stuff and see his basketball gym. And he said, "Man, look at these niggas up in here eating off me, man. And you know, they drinking my liquor up and everything, man." I said, "Well, Rob, what you want me to do? I'll put these motherfuckers out right now." That's who I was. That's who I am. Mm-hmm. And that's why I think a lot of people want to get me away from him, because they want to put that wedge between us with the things that they were saying. And I'm looking at my brother like he changed on me. Mm-hmm. And then he looking at me like I changed on him, because man, I don't want to put him out, man. I said, "Well, what you complaining about him for? If you don't trust him, why they here?" So he had a lot of people around him that he didn't trust. And if he did lash out, it was only because they did something to him. He didn't just lash out just on GP. Somebody stole something from him, he would fire you. Most jobs will fire you. Yeah. You know, I got fired and hired so many damn times, you know, I didn't know if I was coming or going, you know.
From your brother?
Yeah, from my brother. I got fired and hired, you know. But for me, it wasn't, even though I got paid $250 a week, and it was hard for me to take care of my kids off that, I never felt like Robert owed me anything. See, a jealous person is going to feel like somebody owed them something. Mm-hmm. I never felt that. I used to go to Rob and say, "Hey, Rob, man, pay me what I'm worth." That's it. And I knew that my job on me performing on stage doing 4 and 5 songs, and sometimes we had 2 shows in one day. So we doing that twice, 2 concerts in one day. I knew it was worth more than that. And it was hard for me to take care of my kids. I never asked for something for nothing. I've always worked and didn't have no problem at it, because my mama taught me, God bless the child that got his own. So if you work for something, then can't nobody ever hold that up or throw it in your face and make it seem like they done anything for you, because you earned it. That was one of the problems that I had.
I'm sure that, your brother does have communication with some people on the outside. And of course they are viewers of my show. Anything R. Kelly that comes out, even the feds are watching. Hi. What would you want to say to your brother? Not to the viewers, but to your brother.
Well, I want to tell my brother that, that I love him. I apologize and I'm sorry for everything that I did wrong toward him. And I just hope he can forgive me and we can move forward past this. Everything that I thought that he did to me and everything that I felt like he done wrong to me, I forgive him for it. Life is too short, and you only get one chance to make it right. Because once we 6 feet in that ground, ain't no more chances. It's over with. So while I'm alive, and while he's alive, and while anybody in my family, it ain't even just about my brother. It's about my family. My family has been torn apart behind this. It's like a blessing and a curse.
What's the blessing?
The blessing is he made it. The blessing is Robert put our family in position to be able to do things that I would have never went around the world by myself. He made that happen. Dedicate this to my favorite girl. My mom is in the video because of Robert. I get a chance to see my mama move forever.
What's the curse?
I get a chance to see my mama move. And that means so much to me. That means so much to me. That means a whole lot to me. So I can't just sit up here and look at the negative things that was petty. It was petty. I see that now. That's why God put me in his shoes, for me to be able to go through things on a smaller level, to understand what he's going through on a bigger level.
Why are you crying?
Because it's hurtful. It's hurtful that I did the things that I did and said the things that I said. And I still have to give him some type of props because he did things that could nobody do. I'm able to go to the video and see my mother get in the limousine, waiting at the bus stop. And she get in the limousine and she look at her son and she smile at him because she's happy that he made it. Robert made that happen. I can still see my mama immortalized forever. Where it's like that, and I go to that video all the time, and I pull it up just so I can see my mama move one more time.
Her birthday was just yesterday, and which was today. I think is the 9th, if I'm not mistaken.
Today the 9th. Her birthday is the 8th of October.
8th, and
so
wow.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I have to look at, like I said, the positive things, if it wasn't for Robert, I wouldn't have been able to go around the world and see things and cities and stuff that I never probably would have saw on my own. Even though I came back to the hood, and people like, man, you back in the hood? Yeah, I'm back in the hood. But I've been somewhere that y'all ain't never been, and you probably would never go. I owe that to my brother. Those was the blessings, and to be able to see my mama proud of her son and happy that we all was on tour before she died. We was acting as a family that she raised. Her morals and values and stuff that she instilled in us, she was able to see them before she closed her eyes forever. But then things changed. And that's where the curse came in at. Things changed by yes sirs incorporating themselves into the situation. So of course, my brother looked at me and probably a lot of other people in the family that said, no, man, I don't feel like playing basketball tonight. I just did a show with you. I'm tired. So we would get into it over that. Or, man, I don't feel like going to the mall. I'm going to get some sleep, man. I'm going to get some rest. Or I'm going to chill in the room, man. I got my girlfriend flying in, man. And then I'm going to chill with my girlfriend or whatever. We would get into it over that. Because everybody else saying yes. So I'm looking like a hater because I'm a man, and my mama taught me to stand up for what you believe in, because if you don't, you'll fall for anything. So I told him, no, man, I'm not finna do that, bro. I'm gonna go and chill. You know, I don't feel like going out. So it's different things that came along with that turned it into a curse, where everybody that's around him is doing everything that he pretty much say. If he say, man, jump off them stairs, man, they'll do it. So the yes sirs was enablers, because they didn't love him enough to tell him right from wrong on anything. And I'm saying anything in life. Whether I remember one time he played this beat for me, and he said, man, he said, I want you to listen to this. He played it. He said, man, this beat is off. He said, I made it off on purpose. He said, watch these niggas tell me it's hot. So he played the beat, and it was obvious, because you dance and you groove into this beat. But if you dance and groove into it, you gonna do that, because I'm talking about, it's some crazy shit that happened out of that. Boom, 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 boom. It don't even make sense. Nick's like, Rob, that's it, man. That shit hot. That's what he had around him. That's what he was accustomed to having around him, and he knew it. He knew these people was around him for a lot of wrong reasons. So some way, I think he wanted them gone, and on the other hand, he wanted them to stay, because they actually stroked his ego, so to speak, on things that he knew he was wrong. Man, how they gonna tell me this beat is hot, man? I know it's off. It's off. You can't even groove to it. You groove to it, and then I do some stupid stuff right here to make you it'll throw your groove off. How can that be hot? But he did that on purpose. So that's why I think that he knew, even with the basketball situation, about people in this gym and they drinking up his drinks and they eating his food up. He knew that these people was no good for him, but yet he still had them around.
Well, listen, like I said, it takes courage to come back and right your wrongs. And I do appreciate you being honest. And like I said, I had no clue. I was only here to get the heart, to get what was on your heart after the verdict. Because no one has talked to the Kelly family at all. And I thought that was really strange, that, you know, he has family and no one has even thought to pick up the phone and see how this has affected your family. And you're really the last of the family. When Bruce gets out, I would love to have him sit down and talk to him. And I don't want to add more pain to your situation. And like I said, this takes courage, and I do appreciate you even having the courage to sit down with me, because you didn't have to. You didn't have to do any of this. And so I want to thank you, and I'm not going to hold you. Is there anything else you want to say before we end this conversation?
I just basically want to cover the fact of my entire family has been displaced. And what I mean by that is, when I went against my brother and things of that nature, you got some family that felt where I was coming from, okay? Because they seen the things that happened with me, and they love me as well. Then you got some family members that feel like I was wrong, which I was. So it kind of tore us apart, to the point where we don't really be around each other. We don't have family reunions. We don't even sit down and have a conversation. And that is disrespectful to our ancestors that's gone. So I basically want to apologize to my family as well, for my actions and the things that I did that was not right. I really want to get my family back together, those that want to get back together, because it takes two to tango, it takes two to get along. I can't get along with nobody by myself. They can't get along with me by themselves. So I just want to put that out there. So if they watching this, so they can see that I'm transparent, you know, with everything that I'm doing moving forward in my life. Because what's done in the dark, it come to light anyway. So you might as well be truthful. And that's what I want a lot of people to realize and understand, that whatever they doing in the dark and they pointing fingers out to people and they pointing pink fingers at people, whatever they doing, it's going to be shown. Is they going to be man or woman enough to stand up and be accountable? That's the question for today.
I did want to ask one last question. There was a conversation we had about your brother, R. Kelly, impregnating his niece. Is that true?
No. No.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Tasha.
Anytime. Come here. Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
All right, guys, y'all heard the whole interview. What do y'all think? What do you think? And you notice she has not put out that interview. She has not put it out because it just shattered the whole narrative that she put out when she put out all those lies on Robert. Sydney Dennis said, "For y'all, Kelly, I'm in so many tears." Oh, guys, I just don't understand. When I first heard this interview, I cried. I cried because I had talked to Carrie myself, and he did not get a chance to see Robert at court because I was there, and Robert he couldn't see his brother at all. So anybody that's saying he's doing this just because he wanted to get a chance to talk, no, he did not get a chance to see his brother. He did not. He was there twice at the court thing. It got so bad for him that he walked out. He walked out and he was outside. That's how bad it got for him to sit here and hear the stuff that those people was lying, because he was there. And I know folks ask why he didn't say anything. Why didn't he stand up for his brother? Why did he do this? Why didn't he do that? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. You really don't know why people do certain things. We would hope everybody do things as perfect as possible, but every single one of us do things and then later on we regret and don't know how to fix it, because a lot of time it's because of our pride. And so that's what's happening. And I've been praying restitution, reconciliation for the family. And that even goes with his ex-wife. There's some reconciliations that needs to be done. There's some unforgiveness, some hurt that is going on. And unless people break down and just become vulnerable. Become vulnerable. Become vulnerable. As long as we hold this pride inside of us, nothing will get fixed. Nothing. Because everybody feels they're in the right. They can justify their action or why they do something to somebody. Because this person did this. Oh, I felt this way. And so you try to justify your action. You try to justify you treating somebody bad because they did something to you. We are all guilty of that at one point in our lives. So that's what, at least you guys know what to be praying for. I know what to be praying for. So I'm going to end this live now. We've been on 3 hours, and hopefully someone will hear this and some changes would happen. But that was Carrie Kelly's interview. He, throughout the interview, I believe he was asking God for forgiveness, and I believe he was, that was a form of his release, repenting and turning away from the things that he has done. He acknowledged his wrong. He asked God to forgive him. And that's what we need to do for him, is to forgive him and ask God to reconciliate that relationship, because that is his brother. That's all they have is each other. You know, is there anything too hard for God? Even with situations like that, is there anything too hard for God? All relationship can be mended. All situation can be healed. Every single one. It's a God thing. I see mending relationship throughout this whole thing. Some of us might see it's one thing with the case, but God is working other things in individuals. Even you guys, something inside of you is mending. Something inside of you is mending a relationship that you have, that there's some wrongdoing, that you guys know that you need to go ahead and get it right because of what he just did. No, nothing's by accident. Nothing under the sun is by accident. Only God can heal and mend spirit, soul, hearts. So I'm praying for that family and praying for everyone that has some sort of unresolved unforgiveness. So let's pray before I get off this, because I feel like I'm at that point, you know how you feel like you want to cry, because guys, I am a crybaby, and I've cried so many times listening to that interview, no matter how many times I've listened to it. And I've listened to it for quite a few, and I cry every time, because a grown man admitting his wrong and trying to get it right. Not too many grown men do that, because pride gets in the way. So I commend him, and I know some people like, oh, why he waits so long, why he wait. It's only God's timing, and there's a purpose for everything. It's God's timing. So on that, let's pray. Heavenly Father, we come this afternoon seeing how marvelous you are. Thank you, Father, for the opportunity to be able to play this interview for the people. I pray that, Father, hearts will be changed. Truth will prevail. Understanding will reign. Repentance will be established. And forgiveness will be the main factor of all. Father, we thank you. We thank you so much. Thank you for allowing Carrie Kelly to right the wrong that he has done. Thank you, Father, for opening up his heart towards his brother and understanding the plight that his brother is in. Father, I pray that that relationship be mended, that reconciliation will occur, that the bond that they have as brothers will be reconnected. Father, I pray that Robert will receive and will forgive, as well as ask his brother for forgiveness. There is so much hurt that has gone between that family. I pray, Father, that all forgiveness will be establish in this family. Father, you know the hurt and the pain that has gone through, that they all have gone through. I pray that whatever art that they have against one another, every single member of that family, whatever way they may have felt in regard to Robert's success, whether it's jealousy, envy, I pray that, Father, that you remove those things that is causing them not to be close. I pray that you remove those individuals who causing chaos in their relationship and causing the relationship not to grow stronger. Remove individuals that means that family no good. Father, mend the broken hearts in that family. Restore the relationship that he once had with his children. I pray that his children will see the truth, will reach out to their father, that their relationship will be reunited, reconciled. I pray that his ex-wife will also forgive, and I pray that Robert forgive her. Lord, reign and rule in their hearts right now. Mend those broken hearts. There's so much hurt that has gone between the family. I pray for every individual right now, Father God. Father, I thank you for those in this chat who is going through some sort of family separation, family hurt, unresolved issues. Father, I pray you mend their hearts, mend their family, mend their relationship right now, Father. Do not allow pride, arrogance, and bitterness to control and rule in their family. Father, I thank you. Dear Lord, I thank you. Thank you, Father. Only you can heal. Father, I pray that you fix this. I pray, Father God, that you will place the right attorneys in Robert's case in Chicago. I pray that the accusers will back out of this case, that they will see the wrong that they have done, and that they will ask for forgiveness and repent from the sins. And whatever hurt that they are feeling, I pray that whatever untruth that was told, that truth will be the main fixer in these cases. Father, I thank you. I worship you. I glorify you. Lord, you are wonderful. You are awesome. It is in the precious name of Christ we pray. Amen, amen, and amen. Thank you. All right, guys. I still will be bringing you more stuff. I'm telling you, I'm not giving up. Not giving up until the world sees what we're hearing and know. So God bless you, and I'll be back. Give me a few minutes, and I'll be back to put more on here. God bless you guys. And please, please, please share, like, subscribe. I'm not stopping. I'm like the Energized Bunny. I'm going to keep going and going and going until we catch on, until they catch on to what we know to be the truth. Because for some strange reason, they're not allowing the truth to go out. So we're going to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. Okay? I love you guys. Continue, keep praying for me because the attacks are strong. The attacks are strong. But I know with God, all things are possible. I can do this. Just keep praying for me, okay? God bless you. I'll see you later. Bye.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Hold on now. Wait a minute, fellas. Wait a minute. I think it goes something like this. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Cause every time I turn around, there's something trying to keep me down. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Whoa, can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. When I look up, don't you know, burdens knocking at my door. So won't you come and take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Oh, come and take these burdens off of me. Off of me. Somebody come and take these burdens off of me. Off of me. Soon as I get up off the ground, my burdens knock me right back down. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Somebody take these burdens off of me, off of me. Somebody take these burdens off of me, off of me. Somebody take these burdens off of me, off of me. Well, off of me, off of me. Oh, off of me, off of me. Well, off of me, off of me. Get them off of me, off of me. Come and break the chain. Come and break the chain. Off of me. Get it off of me. Off of me. Get it off of me. Off of me. I need somebody. I need somebody. I need somebody. I need somebody to get this burden. Off of me. To get this burden. Off of me. Can somebody take these burdens off of me?